hoping for a better fight. We haven't seen one yet. 2 fights out of a possible 14 rounds. Neither one went 1 round.
And Hитров, he's too small for you, so go crush his body.
I asked Hitrov what round he thought this fight would end. I thought he'd say 1 or 2, but he said, I think it goes at least 4.
Get on him before he gets rid of some of that rust.
Strange punches there. There's a right hand by Hitrov.
Melendes was on the floor in his last fight. I'm going to guarantee, and that's tough to do, but I'm going to guarantee he's going to be on the floor again tonight. That body would make sense. Hitrov has to use his jab, and that's why. Use your jab, get you in that front door, and then you can finish with the right hand. Far away, you're going to get caught. You're going to get timed. And your hand comes yourself a little bit.
Stop. Looks like for the first time tonight, you can score around on our Friday Night Fights Facebook page or go to fnfvotes.com. Melendez, a 7-year pro out of Puerto Rico, says no one will fight him at 154. There's
move on this guy. He's strong, he's powerful, he's younger, he's bigger. But I'm not going to move on him. I'm going to fight fire with fire. And you know what? It's going to be fun to watch, to see who gets burned. Too far away. And when you do that again, you give your opponent a chance to time it. He drove down after those moves with his jab, like that.
And we're not used to seeing Hitrov
making those head movements, basically shadow boxing from too far away. Step in and nail him. But Hitrov stepped out and made it miss.
That was a good effort.
And make the guy throw and pay.
5th round. And Melendez can perhaps start to dictate things. Scoring at home, same result.
You know, I see a concession made by Hitrov for a moment and realize that they can handle it, they can pull themselves together, they can make an adjustment, and again, anymore. He's picking his spots now, and he's boxing.
You can see the swelling around both of Melendez's eyes right now. Hitrov's trainer, Gary Stark Jr., says that they like to call Hitrov Duran. That's the nickname they gave him because he's vicious, like Roberto Duran.
Well, right now he's boxing. Duran could box too. And that's what he's doing right now. Now Hitrov's not using only his physicality. You know, you're boxing, you're being smart, you're being the boss, but you're not putting all your eggs in your basket. For a 6th round, he will be going into territory. Yeah, that was low. He's behaving like it was low.
Okay.
And the referee obviously is being influenced by it.
Here it is, Tony Woods Jr. Let's see.
Good?
Yep.
Yeah, that was low. And maybe I'll start putting some doubt in the undefeated Hitrov's mind a little bit as he maybe goes to a round he's never been before.
Stand right on top of him. And a nice right hand there by Hitrov. Big punches as we go to the bell.
Being able to keep yourself together and know you can do it in a fight, not having those doubts.
Firing from the get-go in this round. There's a straight jab, a hard one too.
Finally, for the first time in my career.
Like I mentioned earlier, Hitrov said the knockout would come, but it would come after the 4th round.
Trunk's taking a deep breath.
Nice combination there.
At least an effort to do that. A real big effort to do that.
Oh, and that got Melendez rocked. And now 1, 2, 3, and Melendez is off balance. Can he survive this onslaught by the Ukrainian Lion?
This would be a good spot for Hitrov to step back when he's inside throwing uppercuts. Because if you notice, Melendez on the inside. Oh! The Melendez is going to fall in a little bit. This would be a good spot for an uppercut here.
Does he have the wherewithal to throw it right now as he's by Hitrov?
Follow just to understand the psychology of the fighter.
A big one from Hitrov. And Melendez wisely steps back.
Hitrov's come back with that left hook and connected before Melendez could recover.
And there was a
good body shot too.
A counter punch looked like an uppercut there from Hitrov.
This is the kind of fight that the corner has to really look and the referee has to look closely at Melendez to think whether or not he's taking the...
Okay?
That you have the right eye, a critical eye, an educated eye on a fighter and know when to stop it. I think it's getting to that point now.
And Melendi takes a knee because of that body shot. And the corner right now looking to grab the towel. That's it.
That's it. No. That's it.
Game effort from Melendez, but as I said, taking a lot of punishment throughout the night, particularly the last several rounds.
And if you're in the corner of Evgeny Hitrov, you're probably thinking, you know what, this was the perfect fight for us. We got a knockout, but we got a lot of work against a veteran guy and showed what we can do when we had to box.
You're looking for a learning moment. You're developing young athletes here, and you need the right kind of fights to develop them. This was a perfect fight to develop this young Hitrov, where he goes into deep waters, he goes somewhere he never went before, and he asks himself some questions. Believe me, he asked himself some questions during this night, and he had the right answers at the end of the night. This is a development fight for Hitrov.
But still gets his 9th knockout.
And let's take a look at that body work. Good body work. That right hand downstairs, then upstairs, then back downstairs. That body shot, you said it, you pointed it out. That body shot, that right hand underneath, at the end of the day is what caused that. A delayed reaction knockdown. Again, right hand to the body, upstairs, good right hand underneath there. That effect is taking place right now. And down goes Melendez. Finally, he capitulated. He gave in to that pain, to that loss of air.
42 seconds of round number 8. The red corner advises our referee in charge, Tony Weeks, to stop the contest. Your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Evgeny, the Ukrainian